Good things die quietly every day. And I don't necessarily mean people or relationships, although this idea could apply to it. I mean more specifically about the things we create, such as content, product, businesses, services, whatever. And a lot of them don't just die because they were proven to be bad, of poor quality. A lot of them die because they never had the attention to be properly tested and thus improved on. And that's probably one of the most annoying thing about being a content creator or a founder. Because when something gets ignored, you have no clue, no idea what the lesson is. You have no feedback loop. Is it just that the idea fundamentally itself would just never work? Or whether that the packaging is bad, the framing is bad, the language use is bad? You don't know. And silence doesn't tell you the truth. It tells you nothing. And that's why attention is such a weird thing for me. Because if you just chase it blindly for the fame, it's obviously shallow. But without it, a lot of the things you make doesn't even enter the game. And the reason why this has come to my attention is my current YouTube page. I am uploading a video to every single day, and they're getting 30, 40 views. And I have no idea what is going wrong and how I can improve. If the fundamental format of what I am trying to do here, which is the raw, authentic, unedited, one clip yapping, does people just not want to see that? And, people doesn't, and I'm not flaming you, by the way, just say my assumptions that, modern day people doesn't have the patience to just sit down and listen to some thoughts or listen to some dude yapping online. Or that the format itself could work, because I know it could work. A lot of people get extremely famous get their entire career off of this format of just raw yapping. Moist Critical, Asmongold, a lot of these streamers do, right? Or is it just that, my fundamental character, it is myself. I am not charismatic enough. I don't have the unique character of giving people a voice to care about, a perspective to care about. It could be that. So if it is that, this entire format wouldn't work. Or is it that the way I'm packaging things, my thumbnails, my titles, and as well as my hooks, they are not actually talking about an idea, a concept that people care about, or shape it in a way so that people care about, and delivering value so people get something out of the videos I make. I don't know, it could be any of that. And that's also one of the reasons why I am trying to pump out 1 or 2 YouTube videos a day. Actually, let me explain this first, or let me tell a story. My personal short form Instagram account is currently running relatively well. It has a very positive feedback loop. And that's the thing with attention, right? The more attention you get, the faster and clearer the feedback loop is. Every content you put out there will have people reacting to it straight away. A lot of people reacting to it straight away. So you have the data and the distribution to be able to take that feedback and improve quickly. But of course, everyone who is currently, let's say, big, and let's just take content for example, big on social media was once a nobody. So how did they get there? Well, for my own personal experience, the reason I kind of built the audience I have today is just literally through trying a fuck ton of different ideas. My old content concept for about 6 months was essentially just building a personal brand, or the founder, the student, creator, founder trying to gamify his own life. But everyone else in their fucking mum's life is trying to start a personal brand these days. The market is fucked competitive. It's entirely saturated. So I realized that you need a different style, format of content. I was gonna say personality, but even if your personality is unique, it's still very hard to stand out from just that style of content. And so I tried and error for 50 days. And on the 51st day, this is just a rough number, by the way, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, maybe the idea was always under our nose. What if I just reversed the role? Instead of gamifying my own life, I gamify the audience life. And that worked. I understand it now. And so, relating to what I was talking about, the reason why I'm posting 1 to 2 pieces of long form content a day on YouTube is because since the feedback loop is non-existent on my YouTube account so far, I have to just touch around in the dark and latch on to whatever I can get my hands on. So don't blame me if you see my face all over your For You page. Wink, wink. I'll see you next one.